I'm Reece Ratliff, and welcome back to another episode of Anatomy of a Song, a series where I take you all behind the scenes for an inside look at the writing process behind each of the songs on my debut album, Compass. Today we're going to be talking about Can't Be Strangers. Here we go. Do you remember? It's no angels on the ground. Paris in December, city of lights shine down. To cover, under the cover, stay turning out, you and me turn lovers. Still just a dream, but more than a memory. Doesn't really matter if it wasn't really meant to be real. You can lie, you can hide, but you know how I feel. So we can't, no we can't be strangers. No we can't, no we can't, no we can't, no we can't be strangers. I could be a picture on your wall, I could be a number you wanna call, but we can't, no we can't. Don't say it's complicated, don't hide me like a scar. Don't say I've mistaken you for another. Tell her two lovers you can lie to your mother, but I know who you are, so we can't, no we can't be strangers. No we can't, no we can't, no we can't, no we can't be strangers. I could be a picture on your wall, I could be a number you wanna call, but we can't, no we can't be strangers. Whoa, whoa. To cover, under the covers, they turn a night, you and me turn lovers. Can't be strangers, whoa. Still just a dream, but more than a memory. Doesn't really matter if it wasn't really meant to be real. No we can't, no we can't be strangers. Oh, oh. No we can't, no we can't be strangers. I could be a picture on your wall, I could be a number you wanna call, but we can't, no we can't be strangers. Whoa, whoa. Can't be strangers. Whoa. So this song I wrote down in Nashville with a good friend of mine, Chris Griffiths. We had written together a couple times before and had a pretty standard process at this point. We would kind of just get in the room, start talking about whatever was on our mind, and kind of just vibe with wherever the conversation went. So in the room, we're talking, we're playing some different grooves, and Chris starts going with the little we're talking, and he kind of brings up that feeling like where someone's not really a part of your life anymore, but like you can still see the impact that they've had on you. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like, we can probably run with that. And so we start talking about like the nature of just like meeting people and what is a stranger, what impact does someone have on you just by meeting them and getting to interact with them. And so we kind of get to the idea of like, even if we don't talk anymore or, we don't have anything going anymore, now that we've interacted, we can't be strangers anymore. So we kind of wrote a story around that, like first verse, just like a little quick fling. Paris in December, city of lights, shine down, took cover under the covers. Day turned to night, you and me turned to lovers. What better story than just throwing two people in a foreign country and having them hit it off? But even with that, there's this realization that, it doesn't really matter if it wasn't really meant to be real. Like, we're just having fun. It's nothing long term. There's no worries about the future right now. In the second verse, we kind of get into the whole idea of like, can you really push certain things or relationships under the rug? Don't say I've mistaken you for another person. Don't hide me like a scar. And you can lie to your mother, but I know who you are. Like, you can say what you want to who you want, but it's not going to change the fact that we had this experience and we interacted with each other, and we've both been changed by it. So that's kind of where it opens up to this whole narrative in the chorus. Like, I could be a picture on your wall. I could be a number you want to call. We can stay in contact. We don't have to. But either way, we can't be strangers. Like it or not, the interaction in the first place just negates any possibility of being complete strangers from here on out. And I think that's kind of the interesting thing, too, is that it addresses the idea of the social web as a whole. If you meet someone, you're 1 degree of separation away from their network, and they're 1 degree of separation away from yours, and it just makes everyone around the world so connected, especially in this age of international travel and social media, and everyone just, no matter how many different people it goes through, everyone in the world has some connection, which I think is a really cool thing that isn't really talked about too much or thought about too much. But when it comes down to it, like, every single person has something that ties them to everyone else in the world, which I think is a really cool idea and a really cool theme with everything going on in the world right now. We're all connected in some way. We all come from the same place, and I guess by that logic too, we can't be strangers either after you guys watch this and interact through whatever screen you're on right now. But yeah, this has been Anatomy of a Song. I'm Reece Ratliff, and I'll see you next week.